I need thee. Oh, I need thee. Every hour I need thee. Oh, bless me right now, my wonderful Savior. I come to thee.
You ready? All right. Look, dog, I'm extra unique. My whole aura scream talent. I've been listening to feel like Griselda and Marvin Winans just to make sure I'm balanced. I'm from the West, yeah. Half of my partners is savage, the other half made it out the mud, but the taste of sludge didn't alter their palate. Yeah, I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and your father figure. Yeah, that little P365 was just fast starter pistol. Yeah, she got a scorpion too, and a sting you just like a scorpion do. If a demon get gregarious, my little Harry don't do what accordions do. Yeah, that means bold. I was told by the G's of bold. Keep your lady close, make sure she can work a pole. But they wasn't referring to strip. I'm still ball famous with the Clippers. I done been blessed with a woman that pray heavy, but turn her back on the liquor. She keep the devil off me like a cherubim. She make it clear to hoes that we ain't sharing them. I push the euthanasia like a chariot. They gay a legend, hey, we had to bury him. Yeah. But that's how I be in the jungle. I grew up around wildlings and mongrels, ready to slump you. First you a jumpy. Yeah. I rock the styles to be humble. I told my baby girl she gon' have more in her head than just product and bundles. They say I'm rapping with hum. I tell them hell no, I'm eating. If you book me for a show and I can't bring my wife and my babies, I'm leaving. Big Daddy energy speaking. I keep the enemy tweaking. I can go all on the track and they'll say I'm the hardest one breathing. I am a bigot for heathen. Me and my hood got cohesion. They told me keep a little 30 inch, so they missed you when they know what's missing. It's all bye, bye. If you black, we'll shake. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah. That's my side. Throw it up and I'ma put it down until I die. This all bye, bye. If you black, we'll shake. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah. That's my side. Throw it up and I'ma put it down until I die.
I'm extra petite. But the hood call me fat. Fire on me like Shadrach and Meshach. I keep peace for the scrap. Throw up the West, yeah. But let's just keep it a stack. I was raised in Grand Rapids. My pops was inactive. My mama was forced to adapt. Yeah, she held it down. That's the new. I'm black in America. Yeah. Raised in the slums, came up from crumbs. Now we cool with Erica. Yeah. I'm talking Badu. I don't know why you don't recognize, but we are so giving. Go to like a drive through school. I heard that's the only thing I apply to. Gotta admit it, I ain't kidding. Ain't it glorious? I feel like Diddy, Toby, Big and we notorious. But there's so much more to us. Might get a Grammy. That's the floor to us. Got 2 kids, lifestyle warriors. Don't need oracles. Hey, what yes I am. Good young queen, mother, baby, what it do? If you breathe and don't care for your feet, what it do? Say it with me. Oh, this for all y'all who don't know. Big fan for the high school, no put it like that. What it doing, Grande? Knew I'd be his fiancé when he was broke on Causeway, yo. And he ain't even hit his speak like Dante. And I ain't killed. What that mean? Dante never gonna play, hey. It's all pop, pop. If you black, we'll sing. Pop, pop, pop. That's my side. Throw it up and I'm gonna put it down until I'm done. If you black, we'll sing. Pop, pop, pop. That's my side. Throw it up and I'ma put it down until I'm done. Top man.
Let us pray. Father God, thank you for bringing us together today. Guide our words, give us wisdom, and let this conversation bring truth, growth, and understanding to everyone watching. Bless this space and everyone connected to it. Amen.
Amen. Yes, Lord. How you feeling, PK Plug?
Man, don't turn. I like that. Right, don't praise, brother.
I'm feeling good too, man. I can't lie. Feeling grateful, per usual. Another day above ground. All my extremities working, you know what I'm saying?
All the
fingers and toes. Yeah, man. Fingers and toes. Let's give some love to the chat before we get into it, man. Appreciate you for the opening prayer. Hope y'all enjoyed Toby on the intro. It's your Souls had me dying laughing. He said Pastor leave for 1 week and now the youth choir thugging. Yeah. I said youth service today, y'all. What's going on, y'all? N2D 333. 333-777. What's going on, Souls? What's going on? N2D Mind Empowerment Journey 333. What's happening with it? Let me see. Ted's down in the building. 333 Conversation Soft Rain 777. Lulu said 313 in the house. What up though? What's going on with it? Steve by Bird. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? She got the plugs in the chat. Y'all drop the plugs in the chat for Uncle Plug, man. PK Plug, as you know, I'm on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? But we got some dope conversation to have today. This is part 2 of last week where we were talking about I forgot what we named the show. Oh, who's really controlling you? So today's continuation of the conversation is someone really coming to save us? So we're gonna start off with a clip from TikTok. Now I'm not sure this brother's name, and whenever I don't know somebody's name, I don't want to call him wrong. But we're gonna listen to this gentleman's wisdom in regards to religious psychosis is what he calls it. He calls it religious psychosis. So we're gonna listen to that and see what he has to say. Hold on. Why I can't hold on 1 second. There we go. All right. Let's get into it, chat.
Slavery, our ancestors. A lot of black people suffer from religious psychosis, but when I'm talking about during slavery, our ancestors were powerless. They couldn't vote, they couldn't own anything, they couldn't fight back without being unalive. When people are that powerless, the mind looks for somewhere to place hope. So we were given religion. This is a belief that says, be obedient, suffer quietly. Your reward will come later in heaven after you pass away. I understand something. For a person who had no power, believing in God would eventually fix things, might have helped them survive mentally. But the problem is, now in modern times, our people respond to problems the same way. You got bad habits, God gonna fix it. No discipline, God gonna fix it. The devil trying to test me. The demons and spirit jumped into this person and into that person. Every situation turns into prayer or blame on a mythical entity instead of personal responsibility and accountability, right? Listen, believe what you want to believe, right? That's your business. But if your belief system got you waiting instead of working, praying instead of planning, hoping instead of building, then it's not empowering you. It's pacifying you. And at some point, we got to stop saying, God gonna make a way, and start saying, I'm gonna make a way. A lot.
Let's talk about it. PK Plug. Religious psychosis. Do you feel like it's a real thing? Do you feel like, how you feel about the points he was making? What up, Ye?
1,000. Wow. Everybody be relying on outside instead of inside all the time. It makes no sense sometimes. I like that bar that Drake gave. So I'm the type that go and pray and then get up and go and get what I just prayed for. And that's what I go ahead.
No, I'm listening.
Because I know so many people, man, just that's what they do. They rely on the pastor. They rely on prayer. I rely on prayer. I give my prayer time up to say thank you, my gratitude. But other than that, if I don't do it, Playboy, it ain't gonna get done. You understand? I pray so all the obstacles that's in the way you know what I mean, that I can maneuver around them better. But other than that, I gotta make this happen. There's no other way around it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I gotta get out here and I gotta make that shake. If I don't make it shake, then it ain't gonna get done.
Real quick, I just looked up the definition of religious psychosis. It says often termed religious delusions or spiritual psychosis is a condition where a person experiences a break from reality involving intense religious or spiritual themes, such as hearing divine voices, believing they are a deity, or holding fixed, irrational beliefs or of religious grandeur or paranoia, right?
So that's a real thing?
No, it's absolutely a real thing for sure. I think that the human brain is a powerful thing, and when you tell people how to feel and they buy into it, you disconnect them from their senses. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when we did the episode where 2 Chainz talked about the voice in my head is God, and I was saying that it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Souls of Thought for bringing that one up. You know what I'm saying? And we discussed that. And I said that it is because a lot of people don't know that, you know, we are so it's like people believe in things that don't go together, but they still think somehow they made a sandwich, right? So you will have people like, I believe in free will, but I also believe that everything is already written. That's psychosis.
Predetermined, yeah.
So if everything is already predetermined, why do you pray at all? It's just going to go how it's scripted. No, it's just going to go how it's scripted. Everything already written. What am I asking for? What am I saying thank you for? What am I praying over food? If I was supposed to get food poisoning, I'm going to get food poisoning. If that's a part of the script, I'm just living out the script. So that whole it was written thing, that's not, you know what I'm saying? It's either free will or it was written. But you have a lot of people that'll tell you it's both. And that's when you start crossing over into psychosis.
It's okay. That's why we got the free will. But the free will is also built in the decision. It's predetermined on whichever lane you choose. I believe in that. I believe that everything is predetermined depending on your free will, which choice you choose, red or blue pill. You know, whatever lane you choose to swerve into, whether you're left or you're right, that's how things are going to go. I feel like if you make the best choice on your determined purpose, on whatever road you're going, it's going to be the best outcome for you. If you choose the left one, you're still going to get to the same destination. It's just going to be a lot more roadblocks.
Souls of Thought said butterfly effect. Your choices can still alter, but the ending can be the same. Yeah, I don't believe that. I think the butterfly effect is nonsense. It doesn't make sense because your choices will change your ending. It will. Think about self-unaliving. Think about self-unaliving. Was that always going to be that person's ending?
I can honestly say to you, no. I can honestly say to you, that's why that's the ultimate sin when they say they'll send you directly to hell, in my opinion, because you take yourself completely off the chessboard, so you can't be used.
Yeah, that's true, but it also dispels the myth that it was written. Free will is the trump card. There is no it was written. If I can take myself off the chessboard prematurely based on what the supposed to be, then my free will reigns supreme over whatever the plan was. You see what I'm saying? Like Souls is saying, death is always
the ending. Yeah.
But that has nothing to do with the point I'm making at all. I mean, that's a literal fact. None of us could disagree, but that has nothing to do with the point I'm making. The point that I'm talking about, okay. Go ahead. Whether or not Lenny Cook made it to the NBA was based on Lenny Cook's decisions. Lenny Cook could have went to the NBA. His free will and his choices to party and club at a young age, all of these things is what held him back from going to the NBA. You could say his circumstances around him impacted his decisions. Okay, cool. We can go into the why all we want. But we know that if Lenny Cook made different choices, Lenny Cook would have played at least a couple years of NBA basketball.
Right.
You know, that would have occurred. Right. So his free will, that the way that he used his free will altered his end result in the lane of his athletic career. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Is Lenny Cook eventually going to die? Well, they say that about all of us. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But I'm talking about specifically in regards to how you use your free will to get to certain points in life, because life got multiple points. You get to different points.
Right.
Like, okay, it's not written whether or not each woman is or isn't going to get married. That's going to be based on how she uses her free will and how the men around her that come into her proximity use their free will. It's not written already that you gonna get a husband. It's not written. Your choices will determine that.
But his choice was all right. At some point, whether I choose to go to the hospital or I don't, if I do choose, then I live. But most of these decisions that you make, when are you going to know when that choice going left or right is life or death? But that's still a free will of making that choice of A and B, red or blue pill.
Yes.
It's still a choice.
Yes. If anything, let's say other than death, if anything is pre-written, then you're not using free will.
Hold on. If I come into a candy store and I got some whatchamacallit, a Snicker bar, you know what I mean? Whether if both of them are frozen and I can bite through that Snicker bar and I break my tooth on the whatchamacallit, whatever decision I choose, I'm still going to get some candy. Now you're talking about an ultimate demise, which is death and living.
Right.
There's going to be a fork in the road at some point in your life where you're going to have to make that choice, and that choice is going to be life or death. His just came a bit sooner. He chose the party. Boom, he OD'd, he out of here. But say if he had chose the other route of saying, I'm going to just do one rail and be out. You know what I mean? Then it could have been a different situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But somebody will tell you that because he chose to OD, that it was predetermined. That's what I'm telling you. And that's when we cross over into psychosis. It's one or the other. The two terms cannot exist together except for the exception of passing away. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And according to scripture, that's not even 100%. Because you have some people who just ascended.
It's a manual.
I'm saying, like in the stories of the Bible, you got certain people who didn't technically die. Right. So even that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's one or the other. And when you start saying that it's both, that's when we start crossing over into this terminology of psychosis.
Yeah, it's the same. We all know that, these are metaphorically speaking. That those are just stories to give you a moral compass, to give you an understanding if you don't have one, as no one was there to teach you.
Right. So do you think right? So with you having the understanding that they're just stories to give you a compass, how do you think the people who take everything in there literally are suffering from religious psychosis?
Definitely.
There it is.
The definition, if you want to read that definition one more time for the ones who just filing into the room.
I got you. Religious psychosis, often termed religious delusions or spiritual psychosis, is a condition where a person experiences a break from reality involving intense religious or spiritual themes, such as hearing divine voices, believing they are a deity, or holding fixed, irrational beliefs of religious grandeur or paranoia. It is not a formal diagnosis, but a symptom set associated with underlying conditions like schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, or severe depression, often triggered by stress. So what they saying is when times get hard, that's when people start hearing the voice of God in their head.
Classic.
Yeah, I hear that on a weekly basis. Even speaking, you know what I'm saying.
Souls want to be here.
Yeah, he want to be so bad. Well, come on up while you're driving. I hear it all the time, and I was like, man, that's a result of good fortune and being a good person. Like most people say they don't believe in karma. I dig what you're saying. But I believe in what you put out is what you're going to get back. If you put out negativity, you're going to get back negativity. Most people say, oh, just because they winning and they getting money and this and that and the third, You know what I'm saying? Like that's not necessarily the what you put out is what you're getting back. You could be alone. You could be winning and be by yourself. You have no one to share with, no one to call, no one to celebrate with. And that could be what you ultimately want, to have a solid foundation, a solid family structure around you. You might want that. And you could be winning and at the same time losing. You know what I mean? But I believe that even when I say this, my father tells me about the good fortune. Son, I'm blessed, son. I'm blessed. I'm like, bro, you a good dude. You know, you put out good, you help people, you stand in the paint, you pray for people, you here for a listening ear. That's good that you done put out coming back your way. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a result of what you put out, bro. Your good deeds outweighing your bad. If we want to go to majority of, you know, in Christianity, you pray and you repent for your sins, and then you have, you know, other religions mean your good outweigh your bad. You got to do, if you do one bad, you got to do 6 or 7, maybe 10 good deeds to erase that bad. You know what I mean? Like it's all that's karmic force. That's karmic and cosmic force. Me putting out what I put out. If I put good out, I'm gonna get good back. If I put negativity out, I'm gonna get negativity back.
I think to a degree. I used to think our karma was absolute, and I kept living. But I definitely believe it exists. I just don't think it's absolute. So I do agree with you, but I just don't think it's absolute. Like you could put out 80 points of bad and get 30 points of good. I mean, get 30 points of bad back. You could put out 10 points of good and get 90 points of good back. You do a little something, and then the floodgates of blessings open for you. I just seen that. You'd be like, damn, folks ain't even.
Because everybody, I believe everybody's fortune is different.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Some are luckier than others.
Yep,
I go shake the dice 30 times and win once. You might go shake it 3 times and win the house.
You see what I'm saying? I'm out. I'm done. Quick day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, easy. Yeah. Ye said the saying ain't nothing in life guaranteed is very much true. I agree. Souls is on the contrary, though. He said he was never meant to go to the NBA. I disagree. I think his free will kept him out. That's it, like many. And some people's free will and they good decisions or their aligned decisions get them in. You know what I'm saying? You see some people with a little less talent than that other guy, but he checked a whole bunch of other boxes. Great team player, responsible, early for all the meetings, late after every practice, getting shots up. So then when it's time to go and they look at they like, okay, this one might be a hair better, but this one is better for the organization. You know what I'm saying? And that's free will putting you ahead because he made better decisions. This one, you know, he done got caught on the weed a couple times while he was in college, but he averaged 30. You know what I'm saying? It's like they've been letting him slide. The NBA, you know, but you get what I'm saying, though. Like, so we just agree to disagree on this, but it's the age-old conversation. I don't think they coincide.
Whether you know it or not, we saying pretty much the same thing. Bro.
No, you and I, we good. I'm talking about me and Souls. We disagree. Yeah, we disagree. Because I think Lenny Cook makes certain decisions that are a couple of different decisions, 1 or 2. You could watch a documentary and say you make 1 or 2 different decisions and you out of here, my friend. You absolutely out of here. Yeah, let's see. I like what you are not who you are. Type shit. Chanel said 333. Let me stop cussing in church, y'all. It's youth service. I done got comfortable, y'all. They got the teenage pastor in here talking to us. We done relaxed. Bree said, no, Jesus said to be like him. He was on his journey and path alone. It's my choice to love myself. God know his daughter heart. And she picked peace.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm not going to ask. Okay. I have a question. No, I don't want to ask.
You could.
Okay. How could a woman ever be like Jesus?
Whoa.
Yep. Yay. Free will. Yeah, free will can't.
I didn't think you was going there.
Yay. Free will can't exist if life is a script. It's scientifically impossible. Okay. Roxy said 333. Internationals go 333. Put the plugs up. Lulu, yeah, put the plugs up for Uncle Plugg. Yep. Lulu said the Bible was pre-written. It's up to the person to read it and follow what it says. For sure. Miles Batchelor said I think the issue with the following what it says is everybody read it and hear something and read something different. That's the issue. Mm-hmm. That's why pastors even got jobs, because most people too lazy to read for themselves. First off, because if you could read, you actually technically don't need nobody to preach to you. That's just, if you're a comprehensive individual, you don't need anybody to preach to you. That's why when I was in college and the teacher didn't, the professor didn't have an attendance policy, because some of them did. But if the professor didn't have an attendance policy, if he was one of the professors that forced me to buy the book, I'm not coming to class, because I either need you or the book. I don't need both. I promise you. I don't.
Classic.
You buy the book? Okay, I got the book. I'm good.
I gotta buy this $300 book. I'm never coming to this mug, only on exams. And I'm a pass because I read the book. Yeah. I read the book. This $300 book, I'm gonna read it for $300. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I understand this. Yeah. Miles Benson, one can ignore the message. That's a choice. Absolutely. Soul said, "Hey, I'm not there." Yep. Ye said, "Can y'all see my comments?" Yeah, we coming to him. Soul said, "We must research these docs. All these things are man-made to make it make sense." LOL. If you got to make it make, yeah. Lulu said, "It might not be God talking, could be demons." You talking about in their head? It be them the whole time. It's the stress.
One and the same. I believe it's higher self and lower self.
Absolutely.
It's higher self and lower self.
How you cooking?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a higher self and lower self, man. Like whenever I'm in my lower self. But when I'm vibrating high, man, it's a different frequency, and I'm speaking, and I'm thinking, I'm acting, I'm receiving different.
Yeah, you right. Yep. In Too Deep said moral agency or accountable stewardship, which describes human responsibility and action despite divine foreknowledge and creation. That's a lot. Okay, moral agency or accountable stewardship, which describes human responsibility and action despite divine foreknowledge and creation.
Hey,
so is that supposed to be the definition? Is this supposed to be the definition of free will? What you say?
I said, if anybody got a wrench in the chat, please get Josh Does Meth out of here.
Well, this is biblical. That's technically biblical. I don't think you need to know about mine, but it's biblical. It's a biblical conversation.
Yeah, keep them personal questions to yourself, bro.
Folk got too much. He got too much skin, man. He losing it. Look, Ye said being a part of religion is damn near like having another job in a way, respectfully. So as the thought said, word does say karma can skip you and affect generations and generations. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, if it don't hit, some people like shit. If it ain't gonna hit me,
somebody get it.
It is what it is. Hey, look, that's their problem. Hey, that's their problem. It's some people that are happily pass the karma down. I ain't got to worry about it. Yeah, you got it. My time is up. Into deep. It's a lot. Hey, think about how people treat the earth. They live it on the short term. Right, man, I'm finna be out. I ain't tripping about putting all that plastic in the ocean. Different conversation. In Too Deep said the chances of making it to the NBA are extremely low, with roughly a 0.03% chance for high school players to reach the NBA, about 1.2% for NCAA players. Yeah, we know. But do you know who Lenny Cook is, though? Peanut Gallery. What up, son? Hey.
What's up, son?
Lulu said, I think she's saying be like Jesus on how he preached and how he lived, not actually being Jesus. But that's what I'm saying. Women can't do that. Women not supposed to preach. According to the word, not my opinion. According to the word, women not supposed to preach. So a woman technically can never be like Jesus. And Jesus was unmarried. And y'all definitely should be taking up husbands. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Jesus was unmarried. I think they lied. Because if I listen, Plug, you ever been to Tootsie's? I'm sorry, church. This youth service. You ever been to Tootsie's, Plug? It's okay.
Not Tootsie's, but I've been to a gentleman's club before.
You've been to a gentleman's club. Okay. Your favorite one in there, the one that got a couple of extra dollars, right? The little extra gratuity. It's normally not a dancer. It's normally a waitress. But your favorite woman in there, whoever it is, look, he's thinking about it now. Your favorite one in there, let's say you take her on your arm and she start going everywhere with you. But this just your people, though. Yeah. She funded your ministry. She paying into the ministry. She booking the flights. And she going your favorite one. She going everywhere with you. Everywhere. Now you know where she from now. You know where you got her from. Yeah. You know you found that Onyx. You know where you got her at. But she going everywhere with you.
Yeah.
Hey, Yashua was a man, wasn't he?
Hey.
Oh, hey. Okay. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all do the math. Hallelujah.
Classic.
Because listen. Because here go the question. I ain't even look. Here go the question. Because if he hit it, would they have wrote it? Would they have told us?
I think those examples were put in there just to say, hey, no judging the men.
Hey,
no judgment. Ain't judging nobody.
The line, a lot of people don't know. The line, he who is out without sin, cast the first stone. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. If y'all go to where that scripture is from, that line comes from Jesus defending Mary. So your favorite little joint from my favorite little joint from Tootsie's with me, and y'all looking at me like, class, y'all know she, you feel me, boy? What you doing, boy? And I tell you,
how you been?
Yeah, and I tell y'all, let he who is out sin cast the first stone. Y'all gonna call me a simp. Y'all gonna call me
classic.
Hey, I'm gonna let you live, bro. Because you obviously got to see something that I don't.
What I'm saying is that's that psychosis. Y'all not gonna listen. That's that psychosis. Y'all not gonna give me a book and the ability to read and let me read a story. I don't care who it is. See, that's y'all that be exalting people. I'm from Chicago. We don't pedestalize. I don't care who it is. Jesus, Moses, me, you. You're not gonna give me a book and tell me the story about a human man that went and got his favorite chick from Tootsie's or Onyx or Magic City and start taking her everywhere with him for the rest of his days. And he ain't never do that. I'm not the type of person that y'all could tell anything to. I believe Jesus was married to Mary. I think that was his old lady. Because back then, the act was the wedding. The act was the wedding. I believe that was his old lady. I don't think y'all give Jesus enough credit. I think he was clapping her cheeks.
Classic.
Lawfully.
Or she was lawfully. Or she was just loyal. Or she was just loyal.
She was just what?
Just loyal.
Listen, how many disciples was it, Plug?
It was 12.
So nobody was touching Mary? She just, your favorite one, Plug.
But I ain't gonna disrespect my dog.
That's psychosis. That's that psychosis.
My dog.
I ain't disrespecting him. I'm saying
I ain't gonna disrespect my dog though, because I'm thinking that's his piece. You feel me? I ain't gonna disrespect my dog.
Why would they think such a thing about the Holy One?
What you mean, bro?
I am who you say that I am.
I saw her coming down from the sea.
Nah, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk. You don't want to talk, Chad. You don't want to. Yeah. You start to. Yeah. Hey, listen. I just read the story. I just read the story. He don't want to talk. I'm just saying. That's that psychosis. Because you know, ain't no other man not named Jesus or Yahshua, Yah, whatever you want to call him. Any other man tell you, yeah, man, I've been evangelizing for 40 days and 40 nights. Oh, who you got with you? About 12 disciples. Oh, that's what's up. And who else with you? This my friend Mary. Explain to me. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to talk on Sunday. Y'all don't want to talk on Sunday. It ain't no, yeah. So when I read it, I read it for what it was. Oh, he had her with him. I know what that is. I ain't making no exceptions. You said he was a man, right? I know how testosterone. I know how it testosterone. Stop. Yeah. Huh? 40 days and 40 nights. Huh? He said, I do believe, so I'm trying hard to follow his commands. Me too. Too. But I'm failing. N2D said classic got a point. I'm just, hey, listen, I'll be making points. It's just the points that make y'all uncomfortable. So you don't want to say I got a point, but it's a point. I'm not an
we all see it fall short of the glory now.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, listen, and he might have slipped. And could you blame him? Because when I think about my favorite one, you understand, she can't come nowhere with me everywhere. She can't. I don't care what. Hey, listen, what Cam Newton say? I'm not putting myself in that situation.
I'm not going.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. I'm in the situational for some. Let's see. Ye said, man, I heard Jesus and Mary buried underneath some issue in Europe, and the government don't want to know, allegedly. I mean, look, if he under there, what that's gonna do? What it's gonna do? We gonna pull him up and find out he was really brown skinned? Ooh, we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? ain't
You
gonna
know,
do
I told a young man at the shop, man, I put it in my phone. I can pull it up and show it to you right now. I say everybody in the Old Testament was black.
Hey, Roxy said, I thought we was here.
Look, I can't make it up.
Yeah.
Everybody in the Old Testament is black. He said, what Old Testament?
See what I'm
Now,
saying?
he is a true definition of religious psychosis.
Mm-hmm. Roxy said,
everything that he was told he rolled with.
Mm-hmm. He said, hey, Roxy said, I thought we was here for cleansing. Do you not feel cleansed? Listen, does having a real conversation not do something good for your spirit? Sometimes we got to talk about something real. Nosy by Nature said it is what it say it is. Why wouldn't God show Jesus having a physical wife instead of church? Well, God didn't write the Bible. I don't think God got a problem with us knowing if Jesus clapped some cheeks or not. But maybe Paul did.
I believe God is energy.
See what I'm saying? Well, that's what we're moving into next. Perfect segue. Perfect segue. That's what we about to move in. See, Plug didn't even know. That's what we going into next.
Spirit moving.
He said, I believe God is energy. You just said that. We finna segue right off of this. She said, moving forward, said, is this the man that wants to box God? White Jesus. So if white Jesus is God to you, then yes. I need a round. I need 3 rounds. Have you asked him to throw hands with you in person? I have, and he has not obliged. Just like he ain't fight when they came to get him out the garden. Peter was with it, he wasn't. If I called out Peter, I probably would have already got my rounds. Ye said, I don't even have religious talks with people associated with religion no more. You kind of can't. Roxy said, it do, and yes, it does. He said, he laughing. He said, oh my God. Hey, are you black? Are you black? Moving forward, you don't got to tell me your gender or nothing. Are you black? Because if you black, you should know why I want to throw hands with white Jesus, and you should root for me. Nosy by Nature, God is not the author of confusion, so that don't make no sense. God said it and shall be done. We see when God gave Adam a wife, God didn't want no woman trying to tempt Jesus the second time around. I'm with you, Nosy, and I don't want to have a debate with you, but if God didn't want Jesus to have temptation, why on earth would he give him a sidekick from a brothel? You see this? See these opinions be from somebody who ain't never had testosterone. This is a woman, and I respect women's opinions. But if you have never felt the hormone, just like we don't feel y'all hormones, y'all haven't felt ours. That's why I asked Plug. You seen how his whole spirit changed when I said, "Think about your favorite one from the Gentleman's Club." Plug started licking his lips. What you say? Yeah, his whole just the thought of her. Do something bad. Yeah. So you got that around you every day, all day? No. See, she don't know what being a man feel like. We gonna give up. Yeah, we gonna I quit. What my dog say in Sandlot when Squints was in the pool? I can't take this anymore. Every Sunday, every time she's up there oiling, lotioning, oiling. My man faked his death to go get her.
Just to get a kiss, just to touch it.
Let's move, man. Let's move. So the second part, we sliding over to Terrence Howard, a good brother from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We gonna tap in with him where he talks about God being the universe. Plug just said he believes God is energy. So I believe that was a perfect segue. Let the spirit use you, Plug. Perfect segue. Brother Terrence gonna let us know why he said the universe is God. Let's go.
There is nothing that's not made from the creator. And so instead of God living, where in the universe is God? Is he, near Alpha Centauri somewhere, or is he outside of the universe? No, I believe the universe collectively is God. Therefore, all of us are part of the creator, There is nothing that's not made from the creator. And so instead of God living, where in the universe is God? Is he, near Alpha Centauri somewhere, or is he outside of the universe? No, I believe the universe collectively is God. Therefore, all of us are part of the creator,
You gonna
Perfect. You want to hear it one more time? It's only 20 seconds. I can play it again.
Run it again, please.
Run it again, no problem. Because when the dosage is potent, it's always small.
It's always small.
When the dosage is potent, it's always small. Just a little drop will get it done. Just a dot will get it done. Let's go.
There is nothing that's not made from the creator. And so instead of God living, where in the universe is God? Is he, near Alpha Centauri somewhere, or is he outside of the universe? No, I believe the universe collectively is God. Therefore, all of us are part of the creator, They
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he believed. Now listen, if we want to approach this from pure common sense standpoint, then he has it makes more sense, right? First off, he asked a brilliant question. I love a great question. For those people who feel like they're challenging something that shouldn't be challenged by asking questions, you probably won't like it here. This is what we do. We challenge. You know what I'm saying? And if it's good, it will stand up to investigation. Now, won't it? But the question that he asked, where is God at then? If God is a being, right, like a specific like being that holds space, what's the low? Longitude, latitude, what's the low? Can you send me the low? What's God's low? You know what I'm saying? Where is heaven? That's why he asked, and he actually used star system. He said, is he somewhere by Alpha Centauri? Is he over here? Is he somewhere? Where's heaven located? Is it on Orion's belt? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Where?
Stop giving a deity something physical.
It's an amazing question. Now, what makes more sense is what you said. God is a source of energy that holds consciousness.
Everything, the sound waves, the vibrations, everything is him. So everything is yes, everything. That's why he can be everywhere, omnipresent and omnipotent. What is omnipotent? What is
omnipresent? He was right.
Omnipresent and omnipotent. Like he's everywhere because he's in everything. Everything is living. Everything is living.
Yeah.
Everything.
Why even make it a he? I just call it the source.
The
source of all. Yeah, the source of all. Well, the source of what? Of all. What is all? All. Yeah, the source. And that's why when you create an imbalance, it affects who? All. When an animal goes extinct, you may not know it because a lot of us don't bother to continue learning past, well, not our chat, but a lot of adults don't bother to continue learning past school years. But when an animal goes extinct, it affects all of us. You think it don't? All of us. You think it don't? Oh, it do. Y'all more concerned with politics than the ecosystem is crazy to me. And they say, one will say, it goes hand in hand. Not really. The decisions of man.
Ain't gonna be here too long. But it that's running things are gonna be here longer than the earth is. Trust me.
Earth gonna make it.
Yeah.
Now we might don't. You see, hey, listen, y'all keep acting up. Y'all seen what happened to the Nephilim, right? I'm gonna do my brother Soul. Hey, brother Souls, you still listening? Hey, brother Souls, 333-777 if you still listen. Hey, y'all seen Enoch, right? Y'all seen what God did to Nephilim. Do y'all know the reason for the flood? Y'all didn't read the book of Enoch because they didn't put it in your King James. Y'all know who King James was, right? Y'all don't want to get into that today because we'll be stuck here.
James was
they didn't put that. So go read Enoch and see the real reason for the flood. And then go look real close into them mountains and them rocks that you see that look so beautiful and see if you see a couple faces.
Well.
Yeah. The Nephilim was man. Listen, y'all don't want to have no real conversation. This stranger than the truth stranger than fiction. The truth stranger than fiction. Do y'all know why the first man? Listen, wash them giants away. Thank you, Miles. That's why I ain't have to say it. Because if I said it first, they'd call me crazy. I just want to read somebody else that already know what's going on. Somebody else who's already done some reading. Y'all know the reason for the flood? Yeah, the earth had to be cleansed of somebody who was over dominating, creating imbalance in the ecosystem. Just eating more than gluttony. Nephilim was moving through here, taking whatever they wanted, moving however they wanted. They became too much, and they literally started to deplenish the earth. Think about the Lion King when Scar took over and let the hyenas run wild, how the lands became desolate because they were overindulging. Just take the one little calf. Y'all eat that for the day. Chill. You hunting when you ain't hungry, hunting for sport, stepping, smashing. Yeah.
That's
y'all don't
us
get
today.
That be
just pulling resources out of the earth. Mother Earth's sick right now.
We are the
just
new
pulling
Nephilim.
Resources.
Say it. We the new Nephilim. So what you think the source gonna do us? Because Earth gonna make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth. Yeah, y'all heard how I said I'm from Chicago. Earth. Yeah,
Earth.
EA.
Earth.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. URF. Earth. Earth gonna make it.
Yeah.
We ain't, but that's and that way he coming back and all. Now, hey, listen, okay, y'all keep playing. Enoch also responsible for the stars and astronomy. Absolutely. But listen, they'll tell you they don't believe in zodiac. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying. See, I'm trying. Souls, I be trying to lay back and just play on the surface level. Souls, you know, I be trying to lay back, play on the surface level.
Heavy though.
They want me to dig deep. I'm trying to chill. What up, Mafia Media? That my dog. We said salute classic. What's going on? He changed his name. That's next level. What's up, next level? You can't switch on me, dog. I recognize you. Yup, got him. Nicole, what's up? Sonny said, how can God only be good and only in heaven, but also be omnipresent? I used to ask this question a lot. That's because it's an amazing question. Yeah, you can ask a question without a challenge. How would you challenge something that's way more intelligent than you? I mean, how can something be way more intelligent than me if I am it?
That's why he said that you'll be able to do greater things than he.
Don't go book, chapter, and verse. They're gonna get scared. It's gonna get spooky.
We're constantly evolving, man.
The drop in the pond effect. Yeah. In Too Deep said, we are all. Okay, I think that's supposed to be R. Yeah, we are all energy. And once your spirit lacks the power, you no longer will be on the human frequency. That's true too. I know some people who done some real deep like fruit cleanses and fruit fasts, and they say they have a hard time staying in their body. I seen Yaki talk about that. He said he was doing some type of fast and he was eating a certain fruit over and over, and he said he was astro projecting too much. He was having a hard time staying in his body. Yeah, so he had to do some things to his diet to get. But people, this sound like crazy talk for the people who ain't, you know what I'm saying, rooted in that. Miles Bastard said,
I wonder what that feel like, bro. I really want to go astral plane, and I really want to know what that feel like.
You done it already. You ever had a dream that felt real?
Oh yeah.
Well, it was. It was.
When you are eating clean, bro, your dreams are like HD, 4K, 8K.
Yeah, that's astral. You traveling.
Yeah.
Why you think you in control? You be in control.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could pick something up if you want. You be conscious. You traveling. Don't you be making decisions? Do you make decisions in your dreams?
That's wild, bro.
Bingo, you got action. Yeah, he said mountains just big as trees. Yeah, the mountains now was the trees. They don't want to talk about it. The lovely Chanel, they had it going on back then. Yeah. Soul said, Enoch, yeah. The lovely Chanel, if the earth we sick, we're connected. Absolutely. If the earth is sick, we're sick, and we are. You know what I'm saying? We all, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, In Too Deep said the Ethiopian Orthodox Tawahedo Church Bible is indeed the only major Christian canon that includes one Enoch, the book of Enoch, as scripture. It's only got one. It don't have all three, or it don't got.
That's wild.
Yeah. Nah, Mother Earth waking up, plug as we speak, and we feeling it. Niggas gonna know. Yeah. Soul's a thought. So he would know the low. He said, so who would know the low? Or he would know the low? Yeah, I don't think there's a well, listen. If God is everywhere, how do God got a location? That'd be the thing. That's that psychosis. That's that psychosis. The Christian folks will tell you that God is omnipresent, but God is up in heaven. So if he everywhere, ain't he everything? No, God is a being. God is on. Wait till you stand in front of. Yeah, wait till you stand in front of God.
Atoms. You got to be the neurons, the everything, everything.
But you can't say both though, and they be saying both, and that's the psychosis. You can't say both. You can't say God is everywhere and God is in heaven. Is God in heaven or everywhere? Well, everywhere, heaven included.
All right.
And then they be like, God is in me, God is in you. But if you saw the face of God, you wouldn't even be able to see it with your human eyes. You got to be on a different. So God got a face, but God is everywhere.
The deity has no form.
It's not. It's too much. It's too much. It'd be too. You see what I'm saying? And then I'm forced to sit here because I'm supposed to believe in it and try to make it. You know what I'm saying? Conceptualize it in my brain. I'm supposed to try to make it, and that's where the psychosis kick in right there. That's what the Holy Trinity don't make no sense. But I'm not gonna do that today. The Son, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That don't make sense. But I'm gonna let y'all live. say that for next week. I want Brother Souls to come talk about the Trinity with me. Which you two? Yeah, we gonna I want somebody to make it make sense for me. Peanut Gallery said Mother Nature shall always balance the imbalance. Oh yeah, and that means exterminating the virus. Chanel said Enoch told all that. I relate to Enoch. Yeah. Nicole Allen said just listening. Roxy said not classic dig. No classic dig in. No. I'm gonna keep floating on the top of the water. Kira said I am that I am. Souls of Thought said these conversations are not for the average ear. You can tell who knows and who doesn't. You absolutely can. Tell me without telling me, for sure. Sonny said, have you ever woke up exhausted? Absolutely. You did, yeah, because you've been running all night. Paul said, Paul at Jesus, Apocalypse, Apostolic Church, Jesus is God. Would have brother house with Jesus is God. Would have brother house with Jewish people, Jews, brother, because God, Jesus is God. Would y'all use some punctuation when y'all troll? And if hey, somebody get him up out of here, he copy and pasting. Get Paul up out of here. Yay, handle that. He on the vertical, dog. You could issue a sentence on your own. You ain't gotta block him though. Just let him know what's going on.
Yeah, give him like 10-15 minutes.
Nah, that's light. That's too light. That ain't even no. A little harder than that now. Yeah, no, make him feel it. He got to come back watch us tomorrow. He can't finish this up.
24 in.
Yeah.
24.
Let me see here. Yeah, he said niggas will tell you Jesus sit on the right hand side of God, but he's supposed to be God. So he essentially sitting on the right hand side of himself.
Yeah, I was thinking this. See, they don't be thinking they listening, but they don't be thinking at the same time. Like when you hear that, be like, how you sit on the right side of y'all? Just think about it, people. Just think about it. We're not trying to take you and just step on your beliefs. I just want y'all to understand that some of that just think of some of the things that's being said to you on a regular basis. You know what I mean? Just think. Come on, man. Just think a little bit. Just critical thinking, man. Just a little critical.
Yep. Roxy said, okay, we're going to float on the river. Yep, we're just going to float. Nicole Allen, the earth is definitely sick right now, and we feeling it hard. Yep. Yay, bet. Emily Gray said, God created the universe.
He is the universe.
We're going to come back to that. It's not enough time left. It's not enough time left. We ending right at an hour today, chat. Yay said, you said 86,000 seconds. Got you. Yep. Hey, listen. When you copy and paste in my chat 10 times, I'm gonna let the wrenches have their way. International Skull said they say God and Jesus the same, but God wasn't on the cross. Well, Jesus was talking to God while on the cross, but Jesus is God, so Jesus was having a conversation with self.
He was praying to God.
Mate, listen, listen. If you speak in common sense, you're not speaking religion. You do have to dismiss your common sense, which is why I'm not a religious man or spiritual. Because guess what? Everything makes sense to me. I'm not going to sit here and discuss my belief system and how I see the world, but it all makes sense to me. I'm not confused at all. I know a ton of religious people still trying to figure it out. They damn near finna die. 60, still trying to figure it out. 70, still trying. 80, still trying to figure it out. I have complete understanding. Complete. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm saying I have understanding of what it is. Like I'm not confused about the world. Motherfuckers like, why are we here and what's going on? And I got it. I already figured the whole thing out. If y'all want to talk about it, y'all gonna have to get a membership. My membership's coming soon because I'm not gonna talk about that type of stuff in an open forum. That'll be for people who really, actually, truly have some level of interest. You know what I'm saying? See, when you see who for real when they have to invest. Nosy by nature, Titus 3:9. Do not get involved in foolish discussions about spiritual pedigrees or in quarrels and fights about obedience to Jewish laws. These things are useless and a waste of time. Yes, they put that in there to keep you from asking questions, for you may find the truth.
Classic.
They put that in there to keep you from asking questions, for you may accidentally stumble upon what we kept from you.
So said it's the only movie people pay for every week and not mad at their same ending.
Where you say that at? Oh, yeah, right here. It's the only movie that people pay for every week and not mad at the same ending. Peanut Gallery said facts. Yeah. The lovely Chanel said, "Come on with it." The membership. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I'll be able to on there. We gonna swim deep on the membership. We gonna take it all the way too far because the truth is stranger than fiction. But everybody ain't comfortable with reality, and that's just what we all. That's a code we've been cracked. Everybody not comfortable with reality. In too deep. I read from Emmanuel daily, and don't mess those people. Don't mess those people preaching. I read from Emmanuel daily.
Don't miss those people.
Oh, okay. I don't miss those people preaching. Okay. The typos and lack of
manual, which it is, it's a manual.
Chat. We finna start. Chat. Next week we starting mandatory punctuation, y'all. Y'all can't keep having me up here sounding illiterate trying to read, y'all. We got it. I know the autocorrect be on my ass too. I know, chat. The way y'all be having me stumbling through some of these sentences. Come on now.
Hey, when they put it on laptops, you know it was real.
You good, Andrew? You good? It ain't just you. It's all of us. It's all of us. It's all. The spell's gonna be on my.
We ain't tripping.
Yeah, you good? Miles Bassett said, "Period." Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. So Terrence Howard said, "God is the universe." I'm inclined to be closer to his train of thought than the traditional train of thought that they presented to us. Peanut galleries.
That's the only way I could, put things together. Was that how can he be everywhere? He's in everything.
You know how I put it together though, Plug? You know how I put it together? When I start asking questions like this, like when I think the first time I was like 15, the first time I ever got to go out into the middle of the ocean on a ship, right? And if you've never, I know people got fears of water, they never experienced nothing like that. But if you understand the firmament and you understand up is down and down is up, then you will understand that being in the middle of the ocean, not in real radius to any land is the closest thing you gonna get to being outer space. As above is below. So if you on the waters here, it's the same as being up on the firmament floating. It's just a little different texture, different density, right? So nevertheless, I started having a lot of spiritual enlightenment being out on the ocean, just ocean gazing. They call it ocean gazing. You stand out, I go out late at night, and it's just dark, it's blackness. You see the clouds, you see the stars, you see, what I'm saying? If you look straight down, you can see the water, but you ocean gazing, right? You start getting downloads and all of that. And all of these amazing questions start coming to me, like, what makes a ant's life less valuable than mine? What makes a tree's life less valuable than mine? What makes a antelope's life less valuable than mine? Because you know what I'm saying? And the first thing that popped in my head was indoctrination. First thing popped in my head was indoctrination.
He made me in his image.
But I kept gazing. And more came to me. And the truth was revealed. Is that your life is no more or less valuable than a cow. You will slaughter a cow for beef. If I drop your ass off in the Amazon rainforest, you will be lunch for somebody. So we have dominion because we as humans have successfully taken it by way of technology and civilization, right? We built things. We have hands and feet. We have different types of advantages in nature to where we can make it relatively safe for us to walk around and not have to worry about a cheetah hunting us while we trying to walk to school. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. I'm saying all that to say is that the way we was taught to handle the earth is the reason why it's dying. And it's the reason why allegedly we will all die with it. And it will regenerate. And we will too. We just not going to look the same.
Not gonna be the same.
We're not gonna look the same. We probably won't be the same color. It'll be a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why all the authors out there, Jay Zilla not in the chat, but all the people who write, all the creators, we are going to be I know y'all don't want to hear this. This is the type of stuff I'm gonna talk about on the membership. We're gonna be responsible for what religion looks like 1,000 years from now. They're gonna go off us. They not gonna go off King James. King James and what we doing. That's gonna be their new version of like Greek mythology and how we look at that. What we doing, that's gonna be, and then now what we doing is gonna be what they going off of. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So if you understand that the truth is stranger than fiction, you will believe some of what was in the past more so than you do now. Like when y'all see unlimited hieroglyphs around the world of animal heads on human bodies and vice versa. But y'all think that didn't exist. Why did they carve it?
Yeah.
Why is it everywhere if it didn't exist? If it was never people walking around on 2 feet looking like Lyrans, go look up a Lyran, Lyran. I'm taking y'all a little further. Y'all asked me, Roxy asked me to swim. I'm swimming a little bit. I got 3 minutes left for y'all. Look up Lyrans. Look these things up. You go, oh man, that's that astrological. Well, if you know astrology is supposed to be in your Bible, they took it out. Go read Enoch.
Yeah, man. I don't understand why people just, bro, it's if it wasn't real, you wouldn't know about it. You can call it conspiracy theory all you want to. Oh, that's of the devil, but guess what? If it wasn't real, you wouldn't know about it. It wouldn't still exist. Is what it is, killer.
Yeah. And y'all keep saying that the aliens, man, listen, bro. Listen, I hate to do this to y'all because we all got white friends and shit. But y'all realize white people are much younger than the known first man, right? And everybody be like, well, when did white people come? And how did white people get here?
Hey,
go look at the hieroglyphs.
Subhuman. Just chill.
It's cool. They here now. Cool. They not the first ones to come, you know what I'm saying, infiltrate the premises. This shit don't belong to nobody. They here. It's cool. But then when people be like, oh, we're all just human beings. And then you got the conscious friend that's like, kind of. Y'all don't want to hear it though, because it make you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? We not the same. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we had these questions, but we scared as hell of the answers. I can't live like that.
Because that's tough.
I can't live like that. That's tougher to me. That's tougher to me though. Knowing that I don't want the truth is tougher to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Living like that is tougher to me. Don't tell me nothing that's beyond what I was told because I bought into what I was told initially, and I'm not trying to grow past that. Don't bring it up. I'm cool. I can't live like that.
Listen, man. Them guys are bliss. Ignorance is bliss. But they having a blast, bro. Let them have a blast, brother. Let them have a blast.
Depending on who it is. Old souls, let them go. Old souls, let them go.
I wouldn't bring that to the squad. No.
But the youth need the truth. Old souls, let them roll. But the youth,
they gonna bring it. That next generation. That one that Charleston said that he would affect, that's the generation that's going to bring about the change that everyone is talking about. I believe in them. I believe that this YN phase will just be a phase, and this will be a blip in our history. And I believe these young bulls that's coming up right now. Like those 2007, 2004, 2007, 2010 babies, them the ones that's gonna bring about change, man. Yeah, I believe they're gonna be the leaders, and I believe that the ones that are at that age right now, that are 21, 22, 23, probably 25 range, is gonna be the ones like in our position, them OGs and unks that's gonna be leading the pack because they're gonna already have a glimpse of what was told and say, you know what. Since my young boys believe it, they're gonna ride, and I believe it's gonna be a fusion. It's gonna be a fusion of these ages that's gonna lead a whole new way of thinking going into the new future.
I like that. Peanut Gallery said, "How can science be fiction?" Well, it isn't. This is what I was gonna say. And when we say they, if y'all don't know who they is, we can have a whole episode on
get out. If you know who they is, when we say they, get out.
But they tell us all the truth is available covertly. They tell us the whole truth covertly. They use different words for what the truth is. They don't say it plainly. Chanel just said, we don't see Earth for what it truly is. Oil literally flows through Earth's veins, literally the blood of Earth. Earth is a body. It's breathing. Everything here is alive for the most part. Until you bring death to it, right? Like a lot of people don't even know how you make metals. You start with a rock. Certain stones, you put that heat to it, you get these are the things that
if the eyes was open, you'll see just focus and spirit and energy just flowing everywhere. You'll go like when you see the heat come off of a hot pavement when the rain hits it. That's what type of energy you would see and be like. But you believe that. You believe that when you see the rain hit that hot pavement and see that energy comes up, you be like, dang, I can see that, so I can believe that. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah. And what if when them thunderstorms be happening in your area and all that lightning be going crazy? What if that is a cosmic battle happening? What if it is? What if it is? What if it's some people? What if we got a defense system here on Earth and there's some people trying to infiltrate our premises and they up there fighting? Remember
what Grandma said, boy, sit down while the Lord doing his work. Let's just say if that's the universe doing its work, having that cosmic
having that out. That listen, when you was a kid, that's what you thought it was. Yeah. Who told you not to believe what you thought it was before somebody affected your opinion? A grown up. Suppression. That's why you think all y'all grown asses that had kids think y'all kid the most brilliant kid ever. I ain't met nobody who don't got the smartest kid in the world. My kid genius level. All you niggas kids genius level. How about this? Kids in general just smart. Kids just smart because they're untainted.
When you don't suppress their intelligence.
Yeah.
Or their vision, their views.
Come on now. You are MMBOT the same. I don't know what that means. The information is infinite. Peanut Gallery can't wait for the membership. Oh, it's coming. To be happily indoctrinated. Yeah. Happily. Love the Kool-Aid. Extra sugar. Hey, love that shit. It's not the Bible for it's not in the Bible for a reason because it's not of God. The book of Enoch it's a part of the original text. It was taken out by never mind. Nosy, I got so much love for you. I don't want to come off a certain way. So I'm gonna just say there's much more research that you have left to do. And eventually being here every Sunday, you'll probably learn a lot of it, but it's always gonna mean more when you research it for yourself. And I mean that with all love. You know what I'm saying? It's just much more research you have left to do. Do you even know who King James was? Do you know what King James was on?
Study and show thyself approved.
There it is. That's why God destroyed a whole city for thinking they were smarter than God. God led giving chances. That's all I believe.
Metaphor, sweetie. Metaphor.
Yeah, Kira said we are not the same. No. And I think and listen, the black folks, the ones that don't want to accept it. I think white people know they're not the same. I think they're aware. Like when they see
it's white, easier to just drink the Kool-Aid.
I mean this so respectfully. Why you think white folks be like, can I touch your hair or like your skin? Like your skin. They know they're not the same. We the ones that be like, we all humans. Man, listen, them niggas know they different. They know they different because I don't actually touch they fucking hair. I ain't never been like, can I touch? I'm not.
I promise you. I was just telling the owner of the shop. I was telling like when I'm cutting white. I say like it's different. And look, I said it's different when I'm cutting Spanish hair. And he was like, I get it. And I was like, but it's different when I cut white people's hair. And he was like, I get it. I said, I hope you get it because I'm trying to tell you, it's totally different.
Yes,
it's totally different.
Hey, somebody get Paul up out of here, man. Where my wrenches at? This dude got to go. He's spamming.
Where's Paul?
He in a vertical somewhere. Somebody get him gone. G. Soul said these conversations. I don't know. It's vertical though. Wherever he at is vertical. It's mine, yours, or Raw Society, but it's vertical wherever he at. Nature first. Let's see. The love. What up, Kira? Kira showed up to the party. Miles Batcher said they took it out. Yep. Enoch was a part of their. I would say this. Nosy by nature. I'm for real. If you interested in, if you actually, because some people, like Ye said, I mean, he said it with a certain level of energy to it, but I'm gonna take the energy off. But there are a lot of people who are happily indoctrinated, right? And if what you believe in give you peace to your soul, I implore you to do no further research. Keep believing what you believe and just rock out. But if you do care to know more about the religion that you are giving your life to, you should look at what happened at the Council of Nicaea. Once you look into that, follow the breadcrumbs, and then you decide whether or not you want to remain how you know, with your same system or not. But historical texts will give you some answers to some of the stuff you saying. That's all I'm saying. And I mean that with love. Ye said Earth literally resembles the inside of the body. Look at our nerves. Listen, I was eating an orange on stream with Tez the other day, and I held the orange up on the inside. I said, what this look like, y'all? The whole chat started dying laughing because it looked like that monkey. Yeah. Yeah, when you split a fruit down the middle, it looked like a womb. It looked like that monkey. Yeah, it sure do. Yeah, Ye said, yeah, Sco, real gang, niggas don't know the history. Yeah. Yeah, in too deep. I don't have a raw wrench, or I would. We need wrenches on Raw Society. Conversation with
that was me. I got him.
You got him? All right, bet.
Yeah. He just said he on your page. Oh, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him a body.
We got to get more wrenches out. Roxy said, I'm not, nor have I ever been one to ask, let me touch your hair. No, I might be weird and I'm okay with that. I'm certainly not going to ask to do that. We appreciate you, Roxy. Please don't. Ye said, I don't say, if I hug you, Roxy, this shit going to touch you. You get your little, you know what I mean? You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't gotta pet me. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him on the vertical fold. Nah, he gone. He out of there. Roxy said, laugh my ass off. You did. Yeah. Life with Jada said, is it a sin not to believe or have a religion? Who knows? I mean, I don't know. The people who are spiritual don't be worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about what's considered to be a sin. I think sins are man-made. They had to establish order in society some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? So because I think
it was total chaos. So you had to control a certain group of people and rebellion. You know what I'm saying? Against the powers that was enslaving people, that was just killing people. You got to think, man, like it had to come to a head so that they find some way to manipulate and control the people.
We need to try our best to establish a universal moral compass.
Yes.
So that there will be order outside. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Ye said, motherfuckers who seen Avatar know going on and who the original people is and how those people can connect with the earth. Literally. Listen, he cussing all in youth service, y'all. Don't do not listen. When you bring the YNs to church, he motherfuckers know what's going on around this.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat, man. We're gonna wrap up, man. Make sure you tap in with the Raw Society Coalition. Also, make sure you tap in with Uncle Plugg TV. He on the road to monetization right now. Make sure you go watch Story Time from earlier this morning, part 5. What was the name of part 5? I won't never give up, right?
I never give up, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Story Time on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I really appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the support, for sure, though.
Oh, you know that. And man, make sure y'all tap in with the whole team. Y'all seen Souls of Thought in the chat. Y'all seen Rain in the chat. Y'all already know Tez. Make sure y'all go to the Tez Down page. Me and Tez been collaborating too much, and y'all think we share this page. The Classic Codes is my page. Go to the Tez Down and subscribe to Tez. He got his own thing going on. He stream every day just like me.
It's the dynamic duo. Y'all, hey, listen, that's what when they get together, it's always man, it's a fun time, man. Hey, Sophisticated Crash Out. That's my guy. 10 down, 2-4, baby.
Yeah, man. Get his subs up. He on the road to 1K. Uncle Plugg getting his watch hours, and then we got conversations with Soft Rain. Got some special stuff coming for y'all this week. So the whole team ramping up. You know what you get with Souls of Thought. You got the No Middleman. You got the sessions with Souls, and then you also have the life soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So you get a whole bunch from all of us, man. Subscribe to the whole team for sure. And yeah, man. Prayers up. Y'all be grateful today. Be blessed. Plug. Talk to me. What you finna say?
International Skull, the lovely Chanel, Sunny, Rigid, Yay, the whole Roxy, for real. Hey man, all y'all, man, that tune in to every show, you on every platform, man. Much love, man. I mean that, man. Much love, man. Y'all be the Miles Bachelor. Can't forget Miles, man.
Nosy be pulling up too. She mad at us today.
Pulling up too. I've been seeing Nosy a lot more lately. Oh, can't forget Kira. Can't forget Kira Cherie.
Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, we be here all day.
Yeah.
We be here all day. But
All day, man.
it's getting like that. It's getting like that.
The community
Yeah,
is
man.
love, man.
Yup. We appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed, and we out.
I need thee. Oh, I need thee.
I hope Brother Souls and Deacon Classic provided something today to make you hit the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe. We will be back next Sunday for Sunday service.
Oh, bless